the contemplation we're doing is from the Buddha. It's from you find it in the Satipatthana Sutta and the Maha Satipatthana Sutta in the contemplation on the body, and goes through 9 different stages of decomposition of a corpse. And so we visualize this decomposition. First of all, we don't visualize our own body just yet. Second of all, you don't want to visualize a loved one or someone who has died or anything like that. Just a regular old dead body, right? And so we get a lot out of this meditation, and it's a very powerful practice to do. So it's good to do once in a while. Doing it every day, perhaps for a period, but we need to balance this insight that we're developing with calm and peace. So we don't want to end up kind of neurotic. You don't end up like Bhante Akaliko running around saying, we're all going to die. You've got to be calm. You've got to get through your day. You've got to work with people. You've got to live your life. So we want to have this kind of calm urgency. And I think as you do this meditation, you'll see that it's possible to develop this sense of calm and peace and acceptance whilst having a very sharp awareness of the truth that death is coming. We can't escape it. So let's take a comfortable position, something that works for you, something that allows you just to relax. We can even maybe make the lights a little bit softer in here, Carrie, if that's possible. That's perfect. Yeah. And so we're just going to spend a few moments settling into this contemplation. So just allow yourself to become calm, to become peaceful, and letting go everything that's going on outside in your life. Just let it go for the time being. Allow yourself to be here now. So just spend a few moments settling. And so now we'll begin our contemplation. These 9 cemetery contemplations taught by the Buddha. And to begin, we visualize in front of us, lying on the ground, a body. A body without life. Body without movement, without breath. Body that is dead. A corpse. It's lying there, maybe 1, 2, or 3 days old. That body is undergoing a process of change. Without breathing, gases have become stuck inside that body. The body becomes bloated, starting to swell. And without the heart beating, the blood that used to pump through the body has begun to pool, turning the skin a bluey purple color. And so you see in front of you clearly, lying there, this body, a corpse, 1, 2, 3 days old, bloated and blue. And you think to yourself, my body is of the same nature. I have not gone beyond death. This is my inescapable fate. My body will become just like that. There's nothing I can do to stop it. There's just this process a natural process. This is what happens when a body dies. It becomes bloated and blue. And this process, this natural process, continues. Now this body becomes food for many beings. It's eaten by jackals, vultures, dogs, crows, eagles, by insects, flies, worms, maggots. This body becomes food for other beings. And it's natural that this happens. My body will become just like that, eaten by many beings. And it's okay. It's natural. This will be my inescapable fate. This process continues. Now the skin and the flesh, having been ripped open, we start to see inside the body the things that are usually hidden. The animals eat the organs and flesh. We see the skeleton covered in little bits of flesh, covered in blood, held together by tendons. My body is just like that. A skeleton with flesh, blood, held together by tendons. And over time, the flesh gone, blood staining the bones. Over time, even that blood fades. And what remains is a skeleton held together by tendons. You see it. And you know, my body is just like that. My body will become just like that. This will be my fate. That body is like a puppet held together by strings, holding that human shape. But now, those tendons snap, decay, dissolve, and that human shape becomes fractured, the bones becoming scattered. Over here, a foot bone. Over there, a leg bone. Over here, a hip. Over there, a rib. Here's a jawbone. There, the skull. That body has become scattered. Bones lying here and there. That human shape gone. And my body too will become just like that. This is my inescapable fate. And now you see those bones moved by wind and rain, piled up. They're bright and white, like a conch shell. But over time, those bones begin to decay, yellowing, becoming brown, becoming brittle. Its bones becoming decrepit. And you know that this too will be my fate. My bones will become yellowed and decayed, decrepit. And far, far into the future, many years from now, those bones will disintegrate until there's nothing left but a pile of dust. And this will be my fate. I have not gone beyond death. My body is of the same nature as that body. I cannot escape. I cannot escape death. This will be my fate. And so now reviewing this process of decay, that body lying there 1, 2, or 3 days old, bloated and blue. Eaten by animals, seeing flesh, blood on bones held together by tendons. The flesh disappearing, the bones stained with blood, held together by tendons. Blood fading, bones held together by tendons. Tendons decayed, the bones scattered. Bones piled up, white. Becoming yellowed and brown, decaying. disintegrating into dust. See this process, this natural process. Understand my body is just like that. This will be my fate. Contemplating in this way, ask yourself, understanding this certainty of death, how am I living my life? How am I living my life? As we come towards the end of this session, still with your eyes closed, let's just take a few moments to review. How was it to contemplate death? Was it challenging? Was it easy? Was it hard? Why? Was there something that stood out to you, that affected you? Why? And how do you feel now? And so you can relax your awareness, coming back to this room surrounded by our spiritual friends, safe. And when you're ready, gently opening your eyes. So, you're alive, right? What are you going to do about it? So that's the real question for you today. What are you going to do with this very precious life?